So, hello, mates and teacher. This is the final activity for material design about task 4 interactive materials in language learning. At this presentation, we can watch results presentation. First, objectives, then listening material and speaking material. We are to expose speaking tips to design speaking activities face to face and activities for online language environment to improve skills. Last, conclusions and at the end, references. Well, when we talk about resource objectives, at first develop appropriate materials with instruction at listening, speaking, practice for learning skills. The second, open new horizons to develop listening and speaking materials in this technology era. Different activities and technologies use it. And at the end, specifically, it discusses such topic related issues as reader interest, needs, and to have being found as key success in reading and listening activities. First, for listening intensive method. It defines intensive listening as listening to a text closely with the intention to decode the input for purposes of analysis, main elements of phonology, syntax, and lexis. It proposed four strengths of language acquisition, including meaning-focused input, meaning-focused output, language-focused learning, and becoming fluent in four skills, as said Newton 2009. And for selective, it refers to scanning the audio material selective to gather certain information. As Morley states that selective listening is non-form extended and more complex listening activities that learners come across in academic context. So Brown believes one major difference between selective listening and intensive listening is that the discourse used in selective listening is relatively lengthier than the used in intensive listening. Intensive listening. This is a method that refers to as meaning focused listening activities for an extended period of time. Aims to develop global understanding of spoken language, as Brown 2001 says. However, most learners are expected to reach full comprehension during extensive listening by listening to lectures, conversation, and broadcast activities. Include watching movies, listening to radio programs, watching for cats, and listening podcasts, listening songs, listening interviews and lectures. For responsive listening, this method is a classroom listening activity used to immediate response. As a result, the goal of this activity is the listener's response. Some examples are asking questions, giving comments, seeking clarification, and checking compression. For last part, autonomous refers to independent and self-directed method listening in which the teacher plays no role, really. Listening tips to design activities on online. More information technologies today help all the participants of the educational process will communicate with each other not only in asynchronous ways. As example, video conferencing Skype, but also in a synchronous way, forums, chats, and blogs. Internet services and resources provide free internet access to any storage, media, textual, audio, and audio materials in any language. As you organize the process of training, special attention should be paid to the participle of visualization and demonstrativeness, which help us explore the realities of the Dutch language. Web 2.0 provides access to a vast number of information that is diverse in form and content. With help of hypermedia technology, it has become practicable to structure and organize the learning material in various forms. So, learning environment are considered to be the following demonstration methods, problem solving methods, teamworking methods, and creative research methods. Training methods. EFL teaching is a necessary condition as a blog due to its characteristics, a platform for self-expression and enables to create the creation of whole personality image, which is impossible to achieve with the traditional computer listing. What? Demonstration. The demonstration method in the context of new information technologies is the ability to present information in a natural form and in the text, audio, graphics, and the use of slide presentation is at the top position. Project asset. It's about using the internet in the project works means of communication for the project partners, information resource to find the necessary information to complete the project, software for the project creation, space for publication of the results of project activities. The teacher noted that the use of web projects in EFL teaching is a judged advantage to communicate with native speakers, create a real language environment. Teamworking. This method is based on the use of various types of communication technologies, blogs and Skype mostly synchronous mode of communication, which has different virtual locations allows you to chat with one as well as with many people at a time. Problem solving so relates to the learning centered approach. The use of this method is a learning environment aimed at forming students' critical thinking, the need for reflection, activating skills of foreign language communication. So, for speaking learning face to face, productivity, self evidently. Activities where teachers do talking and the learners are restricted to one word answers, but this can thus happen in some classrooms. Proportional fullness. Learners need a reason to communicate. These can, for example, be provided by information gap activities where learners need to share information to complete the activities. And interactivity. Monologues are of limited value unless learners are, for example, practicing making individual presentations. So challenge method. While we have stressed the vital importance of the safety criterion once learners have gained confidence and authenticity, there is a place for speaking activities which require for imagination in the classroom. Learners may ask it role play an interview with a famous star, something they are unlikely to have to do in real life.